Hi guys, Neil Waterhouse. This week's video is a step-by-step showing how to add variations to your eBay listings. This is part of the whole series of free videos showing step-by-step how to get eBay listings on the first page. If you missed the other videos, I'll also give you a link to those videos. Okay, so let's launch into how to add variations to your eBay listings. Now, just so we're on the same page, here's an example of a multi-variation eBay listing selling t-shirts, which has sold just over 18,000 times. Notice that with this eBay multi-variation listing, you can select the size and the color of the t-shirts, and that's the multi-variation. This video shows you how to set that up. Okay, let's get started. For this example, I'll create a new listing, and to do that, click on the Sell button at the top of any page on eBay. Then Create Listing, then Single Listing, then search for the correct category for whatever item you're listing. For this example, I'll choose men's t-shirts, and as I type, eBay automatically shows what it believes to be the relevant category. In this case, eBay got it right, and I selected the men's t-shirt category. Now eBay takes me to the listing description page where you can enter all the details about the item you're listing. Notice on this page there's a variations button. Now, if you're not seeing the variations button, this is normally because of one of two reasons. The first reason is you must have an eBay store for the variations button to show. If you don't currently have an eBay store, the variations button will not show. Now, if you don't have an eBay store yet, but you'd like to know how to set one up, I'll put a link on the screen and below to a free video showing you how to set up an eBay store. The other reason the variations button may not be showing is variations only works with fixed price listings. Multi-variation listings do not work with auction listings. If you scroll down this same page, there's a box there where you can select fixed price for this listing or auction. So if you're planning to do a multi-variation listing, select fixed price. Okay, so hopefully your Create Variations button is now showing. Next step is to click the Create Variations button. On this page, choose which sizes you have and material, and there's also the Add button, so you can add any other attribute that you'd like to. For this example, I'll add color and size. Next is just a matter of clicking on whichever variations suit the item you're listing. For this example, I'll click on Small, Medium and Large. Notice that once you click on whichever options you choose here, those options instantly show on the right-hand side. Next, I'll click on the color attribute and then select black, blue and, to be different, purple. Notice again that these options are now showing on the right-hand side. Once you've finished adding attributes and options, click the blue Continue button. Next, upload your photos, just like you'd upload photos with any other non-multi-variation eBay listing. Next, you can allocate a photo for each option. So when a buyer selects, say, a black t-shirt, eBay displays a black t-shirt. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see all the different variations that you've created. Here you can add price for each variation, and you can also add the quantity. And also, if you don't have any of those variations that eBay is showing you now, you can delete any variation that you don't have. Also, if you use a program like Scarcity Manager to check your supplies inventory levels, you'll need to add a SKU number to each eBay variation for Scarcity Manager to work. Now, the SKU number can be anything at all, but you must make sure each SKU number for each variation is different. After you've done that, click on the blue Save and Close button. The next steps are just like populating any other non-multi-variation eBay listing, i.e. tile description, shipping optimization, etc. I won't go into those fields in this video, as I've done that many times before, but if you're not sure how to populate and optimize those fields, I'll put a link on the screen and below to another free video showing you how to do this. I'll also put a link on the screen and below to the whole video series, which shows you how, step by step, how to rank on eBay's first page. That's all for this week. Please leave me a comment below. I'd love to hear about where you're up to on your online journey. And while you're there, make sure you hit the subscribe button to the No Fluff channel that teaches how anyone can make a full-time living from their home, drop shipping using less than $100. Until next week, stay safe, list more, sell more. This is Neil Waterhouse.